What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Chris with Croft CNC and CNC for Newbies here. I just wanted to go live and show you guys something really big that happened. I talked about this in the CNC for Newbies official page, um, and we're gonna move forward from that to uh, to kind of show the comparison of what was and what now is. Okay, so I'm going to flip the camera around here. Let's go to settings, camera, front camera, back camera. All right, and so this was the original closed loop ATC setup with VFD. It has 5-axis control, and what I mean by that is it actually has 6 drivers. The Y1, Y2 are slaved together. So um, if I have if I have 5-axis control, I have 6 drivers. It had the UC 300 control board from CNC Drive, and then it had a whole bunch of stuff for the closed loop alarm and Ethernet, power supplies, and everything. And then all this over here was automatic tool changer stuff. Um, this was the initial setup and prototyping. And then CNC for Newbies sent me production part number 1 of the new closed loop controller. The closed loop controller uh, that they're using is just like this hunk of junk over here, the wires everywhere and everything, and no rhyme or reason. And I really could have done a better job of rerouting wires, but they put it in a nice, neat package. Matthew and the guys over there um, really spent time laying everything out, getting a box that fits it, making sure that it's meeting all the requirements and everything. So we have an AC on off, nice big switch, nice positive lock. This is a driver reset. So if you run into um, a situation where one of your drivers faults out, we have a safety latch system in it that will shut down uh, the the e-stop and trigger an e-stop action. But before you can redo it, just by hitting reset does not reset the drivers. You actually can disable and re-enable the drivers from the switch without shutting down the whole system. Um, then down here we have some GX16 plugs. We have our typical, I have it listed as limit because it was just something I was doing at the time. But this is the plug for the home switches. Um, this is the plug for the e-stop. And then this is the plug for the ATC connection, which I will have another box that I'm building in-house similar to this that is going to allow me to do the ATC switch. So we have positive ventilation uh, setup, or I'm sorry, negative ventilation setup. It's a pull through setup. We have a nice big wire grommet here that kind of seals everything up. Um, and then we have our key to actually lock the box out. So to do that, you just push down and turn, and that opens up. And then you could see, let me get that out of there. That's the e-stop. But you could see in here, uh, Matthew and the guys took some time to really do a lot of cool stuff. The wiring is really nice. It's organized and everything. Um, and that's basically what I was hoping to see from it, and they did a fantastic job. I couldn't have asked for more. Um, I mean, I could have, but you wouldn't have gotten the price point out of it that we wanted and everything. Um, you know, I think this is going to be one of my go-to controllers from now on. Uh, and then pairing that with the automatic tool changer, I really love it. You'll see that we do have the four router drivers or four um, machine drivers. Then the one driver back there is actually for rotary axis, so you can do rotary axis with this. I myself have one extra driver to put in there, and I'll be able to run my trunnion table, so I can actually do 5-axis machining on this. It is set up that you could put that in there and go from there. Um, you know, it has all the power systems contained right inside of it. It has the uh, alarm fault setup wired in. It has your step and direction signals and everything. You have two driver boards um, or breakout boards. Um, they have their own 5-volt system going through them, so there's no need to use Ethernet and USB to the computer, so on and so forth. Facebook user is asking, what's the price? Unfortunately, I stay out of that part of it. Um, the reason why I stay out of that part of it is because I just like making this stuff. I'm not a business guy, and I'm not business orientated with that. Um, so you would have to message CNC for Newbies Facebook page, and with you and the office guys and gals will get you squared away on estimated price. Um, it is going to be a little bit more expensive than what most people are looking at for a controller, but that's because of the drivers we use. The power supplies are all Meanwell power supplies. Um, the wiring, the breakout boards and stuff, the controller itself. Most people don't realize that the controller is not all of this. The controller is actually this piece, or the UC100, or the UC300. That's your actual controller. That's what takes the pulses from the computer and puts it into pulses for the drivers. Okay. Um, that that is a big expense whenever you're upgrading, especially this one with the cat connector, that one with the cat connector. Um, Connecting this control box is going to be a little bit more intrusive in terms of what you have to do to get it connected to the computer, because you have to create a network connection. Um, you have to create an Ethernet network connection. Um, but it's a positive setup, and it's locked in place. I really like it myself. Um, but with that being said, I'm getting really excited. We've got this controller going, and then this machine will be getting torn down, and I'll be upgrading this one to a 5x10. Um, let's see here. Let me go back to settings and flip this camera around for you. Let's see. There we go. Okay. But so this machine will be getting torn down. Not sure what's going to happen with the prototype machine yet, but the new 5x10 machine with the new controller, the new ATC, and everything like that will be coming here. I'll be setting it up, and once I have it set up, I'm going to be using Mosaic to create all the cabinetry to go underneath in the base, and in that cabinetry, I'll create my weighted stations. And in general, uh, I'm going to be pushing the machine harder and harder. It sounds like a sales pitch. It's not a sales pitch, guys. I wanted to show you guys, like, you followed along with me on the creation of this. We talked about it. I did videos on it. Now you get to see what coming to production looks like. We've talked about the 5x10 machine, and it's coming to fruition. It's in production. And what I find cool about it, the reason why I want to switch to a 5x10 machine is I'm probably never, ever, ever going to use 5x10 sheets. However, what I am going to do is I will use my 4x8 sheets. I will have my rotary axis and my trunnion table set up permanently, and I will have my automatic tool changer at the back also. So that's what I'm excited about with the 5x10 table. That's just me personally wanting to do something. But we've got a lot of really cool stuff that I'm just really excited about. The new control box has the 2 breakout boards. The breakout boards have regular spindle control. With the new ATC and everything, we're working on the RS 485, but we do have regular spindle control. That's how I'm running mine right now. We have 2 probe inputs. We have laser hookup, direct laser hookup. So like the JTech 24 watt will plug right into the control box. And then it has the ATC plug into it. So to me, this is kind of really a culmination of the past year of my life trying to get the things that I wanted in something because of being a CNC user, not because a company says, hey, we have to have that, and I'm sure some of the things will change on this, miscellaneous things and whatnot, but this setup looks a lot better than the setup that I have right now. My biggest hope is that I'll be able to compact the ATC down into one of these boxes and be able to do that. So with that being said, I guess I'm going to hop off here. I just wanted to let you guys see kind of what I was so excited about yesterday when I did the unboxing, and why. I mean, the guys over at C4N for Newbies took all of this crap and put it right in there in a nice organized fashion. So that was a Merry Christmas to me, and I really enjoyed it. I got to get a probe holder put on, so that I can hold my probe block, and I've got to organize a laser box to just make it plug and play to the control box. And other than that, I think I'm gonna rip this controller out and start getting stuff set up for all the wiring for what we need in the automatic tool changer. So you can see where I'm going with things, and I'm excited about it. So later.